Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. Today we'll work on transitions, so let's dive right in. We'll start on your belly in Sphinx pose, so bring your elbows under your shoulders and your wrists in line with your elbows. Extending the legs and then drawing your heart through your arms and your shoulders away from your ears, keeping the low belly engaged. So we'll start with something called the Sphinx roll-up, which is great for showing how you initiate the action from your core when you move from up dog to down dog. So on your exhale, you'll start to lower your chin towards your chest and then slowly peel your belly, pelvis, thighs off the mat. Press into the mat and round into your upper back. Feel your core and then slowly reverse it out as you inhale. Thighs lower, pelvis, belly, and then draw your heart through to Sphinx again. And then with your own breath, as you exhale, lower your chin towards your chest and slowly peel belly, pelvis, thighs off the mat, round into your upper back. Really knit your ribs in and then slowly reverse it out. And one more time like that. Exhale, bow chin, peel the belly, pelvis, thighs, puff up into your upper back. Hold. And then super slow, as you inhale, the thighs lower, pelvis, belly, draw the heart through. Nice. Now slide your hands down. We'll come up to the all fours. And then just bring your hands a little more forward of your shoulders. Lift the hips up and back. Down dog. Just take a couple of breaths here. You can pedal out the feet if it feels good. And then find stillness. Spread your fingers wide. Firm your forearms in. Spread your shoulder blades. Draw the belly in and up. Bend your knees and lift your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. And then on an inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest. So now we'll do the transition from up dog to down dog. So you'll maneuver into up dog, straightening the arms but keeping the elbows a little bent, lifting your thighs off the mat so you're on the tops of the feet. And then as you exhale, really slow, bow the chin from your core. Initiate that action in slow motion, up and back, and then step over the toes or roll over the toes, down dog. So let's do that one more time. We'll inhale, roll forward to plank. Lower your knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest. And then we'll scooch into up dog. So you'll draw your heart forward and up, straighten the arms, but a little bit of bend, broad across your chest. You're on the tops of the feet. And then engage your core, start to lift it up and back to down dog. Nice. And then bend your knees and gaze forward. Slowly step feet to hands. As you get there, inhale halfway, lift.
Exhale, fold. Let the head hang heavy. You can take hold of opposite elbows. You can sway a little bit. Bend the knees as much as you need. Ground down through the feet evenly. And then release the arms and ragdoll your way up to stand. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and then sweep the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. So you're in the lunge, draw your heart forward, find your feet, and then inhale up to high lunge. Firm the inner thighs in. Nice, and then we'll super slowly transition to warrior 3. So as you start to draw your chest towards your thighs and wing your arms back, but stay lifted, long spine. Press through the back heel, and then step the back foot forward halfway. Let the heat build in your front quad. Then start to float that left leg up, straightening your right leg, but keeping a micro bend in the right leg. Nice, steady breath. Firm the inner thighs in. And now as you go back, keep reaching your torso forward as you bend into your right knee and land right back in high lunge. Nice. Exhale, the hands down, step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower either to the belly or shift forward, lowering halfway, and inhaling up through up dog or cobra. Now initiate the action to down dog from your core. Suck the belly in and up, and then roll or step over the toes. Down dog. Take a moment here. And then gaze forward, step or hop your feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll go to the other side for warrior 3. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Be here a moment. Draw your heart through your arms. Press the back thigh up. And then find your feet and reach your arms up. High lunge. So draw ribs and navel in. The pelvis is level. Press through the back heel. And then as you exhale, wing your arms back. Bring your chest towards your thigh, but stay long. And then step that back foot in halfway. Let the heat in your left quad build a moment. Resist the urge to just launch right into it with momentum. See if you can just float that right leg up. Nice. Keep breathing. Roll your outer right hip down and reach from the crown of your head out through your back foot. You can point that foot and turn on your glute. And then keep reaching the torso forward as you start to bend into your left knee and reach the right foot way back. Land quiet right where you started. High lunge. Nice work. Exhale, the hands down. Step back, down dog. You can take a vinyasa or stay right here in down dog. Always have the option to bring the knees down and rest in child's pose. Good. We will meet back in down dog. Take your time. And then inhale your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, step the foot through to a lunge. Pivot and plant your back heel. Cartwheel open to warrior two. Exhale the right forearm to your right thigh. Reach your left arm over the ear. Left pinky spins down towards the floor. You can also bring your right hand down to the mat or a block if that's available. Spin your chest and belly up. Gaze up if you feel steady, that back leg is really strong. Now gaze down at your right foot. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Step that back foot in forward about halfway. You're going to take your right hand or a block a little forward of your right shoulder and over to the right. Resist the urge to go into half moon just yet. Look down at your front foot. Make sure the toes are pointing straight ahead. Knee is tracking in the middle of the foot. There's a tendency for that to turn in and that can strain the knee. Now, with the weight evenly distributed between the block and your right foot, see if you can float your left foot up. Half moon. Press through the standing leg. Lift and elongate the floated leg. Then if you feel steady, reach your left arm up. Really expand. And then again, left hand to your hip. Keep reaching the torso forward as you bend into your standing leg and reach that back foot way back. Land quietly in warrior two. Nice. Then cartwheel your arms down. Step back to down dog. Optional vinyasa. Option to rest. If you're taking the vinyasa, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, from your core, lift up and back, down dog. Good. Inhale your left leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Keep firming the forearms in, keep the arms strong. And then exhale, step it through to a lunge. Pivot and plant the back heel, cartwheel open, warrior two. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm reaches out over the ear, or you can bring the left hand down to a block or the mat. Back leg strong, spin chest and belly up towards the ceiling. Keep length on the left side of the waist. And now right hand to your right hip. Gaze down at your left foot. Step the back foot forward halfway. Take your block or your left hand to the floor, a little to the left of your left shoulder and forward of your left shoulder. Make sure you don't have it too close to your foot. And then resist the urge. Pause. Keep those left toes pointing straight forward as you start to come into half moon. So floating that back leg, pressing through the standing leg, lifting and elongating the floated leg. Once you're steady, you can reach the right arm up, broaden your chest, really expand, breathe. And then keep reaching your torso forward. Start to bend into your standing leg. Reach the floated leg way back. Warrior two. Nice. Cartwheel the arms down. Step back. Down dog. We'll stay in down dog or rest in child's pose. And then we meet back in down dog. If you're not there already, and take your feet wide, the heels in, the toes out. Walk your hands to a squat at the back of the mat. So elbows in the knees, knees into elbows. If you make it there, it can also be higher in your squat. And then let the hips sink down, the crown of the head, reach up broad across your chest. And then bring the hands down, spin the toes forward, forward fold with the feet a little wide. And then go ahead and ragdoll your way up to stand. And we'll come to a squat this time with the feet together, toes together, the heels a little bit apart. Bend into a squat. Take your knees wide and bring your arms inside. So you might know where this is going, a little crow action. So bring your arms as far down inside your legs as you can. I like to squeeze my knees around my upper arms for crow, but if it's in your practice to put your knees in your armpits, that's fine as well. So take your hands to the mat, spread your fingers wide, sort of claw the mat a little bit. Just let your fingertips work. And then lift your hips a little bit and just play with shifting the weight into your hands. We're not even gonna come up into crow right now. So just shift the weight into your hands. Don't lift anything up. Do that one more time. Shift forward. Think more forward than up. And then come back down. And now this time, if you want to give crow a shot, your base is chaturanga arms. So start to shift forward until your forearms are towards vertical. See if you can float one foot and then the other. And then when you're ready, come back down. Nice job. And forward fold. Sigh it out if you need to. Good. Then we'll come down onto the knees. Bring the feet around in front. We'll come into a wide angle fold, final pose. So take your legs wide, take the hands behind you, lift your sternum, tilt your pelvis forward, and then exhale, fold any amount. If you find your back rounding, then you can just stay upright or even keep your hands behind you. If you want to come forward, keep flexing the feet. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to fold in. We'll take 2 more full cycles of breath, which is a full inhale, full exhale. And then gently come back up and we'll come on to your backs for Shavasana. So just lowering down, either keeping the knees bent or you can stretch the legs long, let the arms flop out. Let everything be heavy. Just like in life, when we rush from point A to point B, we miss those in-between moments. And we tend to do that through transitions in our yoga practice as well. Just allow yourself to be right here. Let your next inhale be a little deeper. And exhale, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Circle the wrists and the ankles. Let your head rock side to side. On an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, gently roll off to one side and super slow press yourself up using the strength of your arms, taking a comfortable seated position with the eyes soft or closed. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.